The other thing that we're big on is we do not strong arm our clients into taking a settlement with exception. I mean, I've definitely had cases where maybe the client, it's a bad case from the standpoint of it, like it's not a good plaintiff's case. There's bad facts, maybe a prior injury, maybe they weren't forthcoming about a prior injury, and then got caught in a lie, or whatever, and they get an offer and it's like, you need to take this and here's why. Sometimes there's an offer, even if it's a really, really good facts, that's just so good. We tell them, hey, you'd really be wise to accept this and here's why. But the vast majority of the time, our approach to that is to let it be the client's decision, because if you let it be their decision, they can't fault you for it. I mean, if you tell them this is their offer, here's the benefit. The benefit is, the case is over. You don't have to go through this process. I think this is low. I think they'll pay more money later, even if they don't voluntarily. I think we could get you more money at trial, but there's always a risk. And you give them the pros and the cons, and you let them make the choice. And they don't feel like they're being strong-armed into taking a settlement that they don't want to. And I think that's a big thing when you look at a lot of the advertising firms. I think that's pretty common just because of how big they are and how much volume they have. It's just get them in, get them out. And they need to do that to get their cases closed. And so they don't necessarily, they're not willing to say, hey, here's option A, option B, or option C, and then let the client make the decision because they want that case closed. So I think that's important. It also goes back to the trust thing. I mean, imagine a client experience where you never talk to your lawyer. You never meet them in person. Maybe you talk to them twice over a 8-month, 9-month time period in the span of your case. And then the call you get from them is you need to settle your case. And if you don't settle your case, we're withdrawing. I mean, imagine that. And that happens. And that's the experience for a lot of people. Contrast that with coming to a firm, like ours and how we approach it, where attorneys involved from the beginning, attorneys updating them on what's going on, giving them an overview of the process and letting them make the decision. Again, option A, option B, we can go to litigation, we can file a lawsuit, here's the pros and cons, you make the decision. It's a very different experience for the client, and ultimately it leads to more satisfied clients who are happy with the firm and with their result.